Into Sport Orbit. My name is Afa Cho and Salif Usman is in the studio with me. Salif, welcome to Sport Orbit.
Thank you, Afa. So it's my pleasure on the show.
Well, on Sports Orbit today, of course, last week we had discussed a bit about this matter and no surprises. Remember, the board of the NPFL, the league was supposed to begin sometime in August, but the date was now postponed to the 9th of September. And we had discussed it last week that we hope this date will stand. But just a few minutes or hours ago before we stepped into the studio, reports reached us once again that the NPFL board has once again postponed the kickoff of the 2023-2024 NPFL season, although no concrete reasons, in my opinion, were given for it. And to my surprise, also, no new date has been set. It just said a new date will be communicated soon. Salifu, if you remember, last week we spoke about this, and I said I will not be surprised if it will be postponed once again. And in fact, once I immediately saw this news breaking news, I just started laughing. I said, we have spoken about this. Now they are talking about an AGM coming up in Uyo. From part of that statement said they want members to concentrate on the AGM. What has an AGM got to do with people, 22 players going out on the pitch to play football?
Yeah, Afa is really unfortunate. I keep on saying that, and it clearly shows their negligence is the issues, and it's like even oftentimes Nigerian professional league and even every other thing that has to do with our football, those at the helm of the football always do things as if it doesn't matter or if they don't even care that they feel responsibility to the masses. And for instance, they feel that they own this league and they can talk it or play with it no matter how they like it without feeling the negative impact it will or the consequence of it on the masses. Yes, and if, for instance, if you are a journalist or you are a vendor, if you are a vendor or a marketer, in your view, as far as the league has been fixed for September 9th, and with ultimately to have a star match at the Ibadan, so a marketer or anybody who has already programmed himself to have a plan to move to there. Already, some of them may have even moved just to master their products and everything. And all of a sudden, you see the gear. And at the same time, if you look at it based on the reason they give, okay, it clearly shows that even those within the helm of the football are not even aware of the football calendar.
Exactly.
So you can't claim to be managing football, managing the league, and you don't even know the football calendar. Before now, it is clear that this weekend is going to be international break. Yeah. It is clear right from last year that the Super Eagles of Nigeria is going to play Satumi on Sunday on the 10th of this month. It is clear. The date has been fixed right from last year. It's not fixed. But when you sit last 2 weeks ago at the Stadium Hotel in the Otaku here and fix the date just 2 weeks ago, that we are going to have this match on the 9th of this weekend. So are you telling me that all of you, including the board member of Nigeria Football Federation, everybody, all the stakeholders were there where this date were fixed? Nobody say anything wrong with it. Are you telling me that at that day you were not aware of the Super Eagles match coming up this weekend in New York? Or are you not aware that that very weekend players are supposed to be on international break? International break is not for the European, it's not for the European player. Yeah. That's why they call international break, that all leagues across the globe put on hold for international matches. Yeah. But our football managers, our football administrators don't even know. It clearly shows that they are not even aware of FIFA calendar, they are not even aware of anything, but they are just there. To me, it's a shame on Elegbeleye, his team, and all the crew and everybody at the NFF that you claim to be a football president, you claim to be a league manager, and you are not aware of international calendar, that the players are supposed to be on international duty on so this day, but to fix the match. All of a sudden, in the middle of the road, you now change here. Oh, we didn't know. They're supposed to be international matches.
Yes.
Anywhere Legbele and his team, and including all the president of NFL, everybody should put their head in shame. They are ashamed. They have disappointed Nigeria, and they have put Nigeria in shame.
Completely, simply
It's
say
totally and
yes. Because, like you said, you see, this is what happens when you put people who are not football people in charge. Because when I had this night date, I knew Super Eagles were late, so I was waiting to see how this will, how the league will kick off. Like you said, the international break is not for European players. All across the world, in Asia, in South America, in every continent, they have one engagement or the other this weekend. It's called the international window. Every league is put on hold. But in Nigeria, no, we just put a date. Let's put it. When is the best date to put it? Someone will say, okay, let's put 9th. And like you said, this date since last year is a FIFA free, exactly. Only for our football managers not to know. It's really
so you can totally when people are saying, well, you can't do things wrong and hope to get the best result.
Not at all.
When you have people who don't even think, who don't even know anything, we are not talking about a politician. We are not talking about the election or INF's election or football day or any other person. We are talking of football managers in the country.
Exactly.
People who feel they are within the football arena are not aware that FIFA, that September 9, so September 10 is the FIFA free day for international matches.
Exactly.
So everybody within the NFL and all the league managers in this country should put them, they are disappointed this country. They should be ashamed of themselves.
Well, let's move on quickly for lack of time. Of course, for the Nigerian lifting contingent, they have departed for the weightlifting championship in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. It comprises 6 athletes and 3 officials who departed Nigeria yesterday for the 2023 International Wrestling Federation Championship. Of course, some really actually is for the Paris Olympic Games qualifiers, and the likes of Adija Olarinoye, Rafiat Lawal recall their exploits at the Commonwealth. Joy Eze, Ruth Ogbefo, Omofia Edidon, Desmond Akanlo Ichi, and the rest of them have gone for that championship, hoping to book their spots also for the Paris 2024 Olympic. And of course, if for people who have followed sports in this country, knows that when it comes to games like the Commonwealth, Olympics, and all of that, somehow our lifters have always given a good account of themselves. And this time in this championship, we'll be hoping that they will also book their qualifying spots in this championship.
Yeah, I don't have any doubts in my mind that the like of theater teachers have got based on the artisanal and what they have done in recent time, particularly at the Birmingham game. There's early point and all hope that they may likely pick qualifications to the Paris Olympic. When it comes to weightlifting, we have excelled at the African level, even at the Commonwealth level, but we are here to make an impact at the Olympic target. And now that we have a bright prospect, kudos to the new president of weightlifting, Dr. Ibrahim. Since he came on board, we begin to do a science of weightlifting and the athletes. But my only worry is that sometimes we try to tour with our prospects. There's no any better than now that we have a better prospect of having athletes be at the Olympics. And at the same time, also have an athlete with a prospect that they may likely be a podium finisher. And if we are planning for an event, we should give them all the necessary things, not to put any hurdle before them. Because when we are for the World Championship in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, started on the 4th of this month. But on the 4th of this month, our athletes travel yesterday. That is 2 days after the event has started. And the first athlete like that we are supposed to be on action tomorrow. That's on the 7th. So, and when somebody although from here to Riyadh is not a far distance, probably within the 6 hours on air or 6 hours on air, but you need to be within the environment and to acclimatize, to test yourself, to prepare yourself for the event. Not just come in way today and then go straight to the court for a lifting. So they are competitors, they are rivals. I'm sure most of them have already there almost 2 weeks ahead.
Yeah. And
look at we are always at the fire brigade approach.
Exactly.
So, and I think we need to have a change of the way we do it. And by the time the athletes, we would sometimes most of the success we are recording is just to the personal agility and personal exception spirit of the athlete to go all the way out extra mile to get the success. Even in terms of creating a living environment for them, it's not always there. How can you expect me? Even if you recall the Tokyo Olympic, but particularly in the Paralympic, Yakubu Adeseko, who was a medal prospect, who has winning medal in a subsequent at the Beijing Olympic, couldn't lift the medal at the Tokyo Olympic because he traveled from the almost 12 hours from here to Tokyo, and you from airport straight to the podium or to the event, and he couldn't meet up. So we should always prefer our athletes and give them a lot of time.
Exactly.
The hot weather in Saudi Arabia cannot be compared to the hot weather in Nigeria. In as much as we know that they are going to be in a cooling environment, but from it's a change of venue.
Completely.
When it happens a change of venue, the many other business affected. So we should always look to have a time to give this athlete 2 weeks or even at most. Let them be at the day from the day event commence, not come into middle of the event. And they felt that they are going to start the event tomorrow, and if you just landed, they are just landed on the left, the part of this country yesterday, may probably landed early this morning.
All right. Of course, the camp of the Super Eagles opened today, and for now, the likes of Chukwueze, Ian Acho, and 7 others are already in camp, including Moses Simon, Kelechi Iheanacho, Frank Onyeka, goalkeepers Adele Adebayo and Francis Uzoho, as well as Bruno Onyemachi. Of course, 9 players already in camp, and just like we said yesterday, some of these players might arrive maybe like tomorrow, Friday, because like we said clearly, it's a dead rubber match. Not really. Nigeria's already qualified, and whichever way you want to look at it. So it's just maybe have to put it more like a training session, if you ask me.
A training session. What is one that is always at stake that just to maintain your unbeaten run, and I don't even see how the Satome will come to to any score, but no matter how nothing's fully at stake, but we still need to maintain our winning momentum.
Very well.
And at the same time, probably it's an opportunity to even give a percent that I win all my matches and then I win well again.
Yeah, of course. Down to some other news, of course, involving former 100 meters hurdles champion Toby Amuson. Yes, she has qualified for the Paris 2024 Olympics alongside Ezekiel Nathaniel. Of course, and that's a good one for Amusan, considering how she fared in the just concluded World Athletics Championship. But this should be some sharing news for her and, of course, a lot of her Nigerian fans.
Yeah, it's a certain news. He has even qualified for the Olympic before the Budapest event. It has just been finalized that yes, he has made up the qualification mark. Amusha is one of the athletes that nobody would have said that he's going to qualify for the Olympics.
Exactly.
The fact that he has confirmed her ticket to the Olympics, all is and just preparation, and then keep ourselves fit. Even though he couldn't finish to the podium at the just for the Budapest Championship, but he still Nigerian medal prospect at the Paris Olympic. And then congratulations to her. Another congratulations to Nathaniel Ezekiel. It's a Brume who just took some centimeters short behind not to make a qualification. We still have opportunities to make it a qualification, and we expect more athletes and more from the other sport event to make to the Paris Olympic.
All right, quickly before we leave, of course, Arsenal forward Bukayo Saka was named England's Men's Player of the Year for a second successive year. The English FA has announced Saka was voted standout player of the 2022-2023 season by fans ahead of midfielder Jude Bellingham and striker Harry Kane, who were second and third respectively. Well deserved. You think it's well deserved? He being voted ahead of the likes of his England captain Harry Kane.
Honestly, I was surprised when I see Saka being the best, both as the best English player for the year. And I was thinking, I said, how will he be voted ahead of the Real Madrid man and then his captain Harry Kane, and even other notable English players be voted ahead of him. But if you look at his exploit and look at it, playing 10 match within under this review, score seven goals. To me, is a fantastic achievement. And the most important, voting for a 2 consecutive time.
Back to back.
Back to
Exactly.
back at the age of 20.
Don't forget that he also won the PFA Young
Yeah,
Player of the Year.
PFA Young Player of the Year. So, Saka, congratulations to Saka, and next congratulations to Arsenal for that is another medal to Arsenal. Even though not win the trophy, the players are winning the individual trophy. So, congratulations to the young man. He still have a very bright prospect ahead of him. Very long time to go for him. And if anytime I talk about Saka, I also feel regretting that he's one player Nigeria has missed.
No, but the question is, if he had decided to represent Nigeria, will he have been performing at this level?
Yeah, he would have performed at this level for this time. He would have been able to, either you like it or not, he have been able, maybe his additional inclusion may have been able to carry the Nigeria team up. It's possible. Messi carried Argentina up.
No, I mean, that's his country, but for Saka, I mean, this is someone who was born in England completely. Apart from the fact that he has Nigerian prepares Nigeria, he knows nothing about Nigeria. And some of these players, when they come here, the circumstances. I mean, we remember even in the last World Cup, I can't remember, was it Tony Payne had complained about when before the game, when she saw the facilities the English team were exposed to, and saw the facilities the Nigerian team were. She saw that it was a huge difference in class, and some of these things tell on players.
Yeah, you tell on player, but whether you like it or not, no matter how you can, your home is always your home. But Saka, just like you say, he knows nothing about Nigeria. But about 2 months ago, he was in Lagos and tried to trace his route back. But one thing about this, our diaspora players, after we wanted him to come and play, he didn't play for us. At the end of the day, he wanted to show us you like us. So even when he come to Lagos, and even the kind of objection that was even given to him in Nigeria, I said, why should we even give him trust in after turning us down? But this is still we still congratulate him. He's doing well. It's good that a black man like us is beating all the whites and being the best players in England. So congratulations to the young man. And as somebody who also have some sympathy to us, and so I'm sharing this.
All right, that's our package for today's edition. Do an abridged version. Hopefully tomorrow will bring you a fuller version of the program. So thank you for being in the studio today.
Thank you.
Until come your way tomorrow again, do have a wonderful time. My name is Alpha Cho, and it's bye for now.
So let's see if you forget yourself.
So let's go.
Ben, you forget yourself.